have Mortimer Planno in the studio. We want to give thanks for really come with I and I here.
Give thanks.
And the man have, yeah.
Give thanks.
It's one of the patriarch them in a Rastafari where and I hear him talk, the man talk, that's so much parables that I have to listen carefully what Mortimer is saying. And we want to expose the people them to Mortimer Planno, not Mortimer Planno to the people there, because Mortimer Planno has gone through the people them vibes already. When first did I go Ethiopia?
1961, April.
Invite every still, you know, invite everybody. The thunderous voice, that you know, you never have to carry up the mic. Oh yeah. When did I first go Ethiopia?
1961, April.
April 1961.
Yeah.
It was a delegation.
Yes, Jamaica government sell an unofficial mission to 5 African states. Ethiopia was one.
Which was the Jamaica? Which was the government at the time?
Prime Minister,
Yeah, which PNP had jailed?
Naaman Man.
Oh, Naaman Man was the Prime Minister at the time. He was the one who sent the mission. What was the purpose of the mission?
The purpose of the mission was to find out if there's any African state willing to take back black people in Africa on a repatriation basis. So we visited 5 English-speaking states. County in Ethiopia as one of the English-speaking African states. We went to 3 sections of Nigeria, Ghana, Liberia, Sierra Leone. 5.
All right. So when did I make that trip there?
Well, a minister from the government, St. Lucia, Mr. Lake, asked Manley to allow him to go, and 9 other Jamaican people.
Can I call the name them or the one them? Yeah.
Fillmore Alvaranga,
Yeah.
Douglas Mack, and Mortimer Planno, 3 Rasta.
Yeah.
Monroe Scarlett, Westmore Blackwood, Dr. Leslie, Vic Reed, Dr. Dunkwa, Douglas. All of them dead after only the 3 Rastafari, surprisingly.
Yes, he was.
Serious.
Vic Reed is a writer.
Yes, Vic Reed, yeah.
All of them dead, left the rest of them. A serious thing.
Serious thing.
Yeah.
At second speed that we are going when it comes to the serious thing. Yes, that's a serious thing.
This is the cutting edge on RFM coming through. As we said, this program is to me very historical because I never hear Mortimer get interviewed on the radio since I Rasta. I know say Mortimer Planno go on the radio otherwise.
Yes. We sell for running trade usually.
Yeah, me know.
But one time when John Maxwell and
I know say John Maxwell used
to upon it one time too. When we have certain things going on, you know.
Yeah.
And we have to defend black people, and so we have to do it on radio.
Yeah.
You know. We glad for the opportunity. Worse in this time for, you see, this is one of the time when we're near to the end. It may sound to some people like it's foolishness to attack. But as we give them a name already, we have to give them it to a radio that the whole Jamaica can hear it. Now you have Rasta Damos, which is the new Rasta name now, the Minister of Doom, the Prophet of Doom. Rasta Damos, we're not afraid of throwing punches now. All them have to do is put up them guard and defend. You understand? For it reached a stage where the devil, me call the Pope the devil. I mean, the the station don't responsible for that area FM.
Well, we didn't have the disclaimer. We put the disclaimer there,
Huh?
Not instead of this program, IRFM take responsibility for it.
No, I will take responsibility
You said the
of
Pope
branding the Pope as the devil. Right? That's no easy, man, 943 million Roman Catholic. It's a considerable amount of people that.
You are
And
listening to
that
the Black Radio YouTube
940
channel. Hit that subscribe
million
button and keep
people
listening.
Accumulate a power and strength. We attack Ethiopia. Me don't have no forgiveness to them for that. You understand?
Yeah.
We don't hold the Pope innocent for that either. Them could have plead guilty and beg chance little more. We not give him a chance when it comes on that. But what I notice is that time it was a Roman Pope.
No, it's a Polish Pope.
No, it's a Polish Pope.
And yesterday
And
the
you
next Pope is coming from
And
Bulgaria.
America want have an American Pope too.
And Ethiopia have a Pope too.
Of course. So you see, this Pope business now, and here what them try to portray it now. Said this Roman Pope was Pope Innocent. For you have all one who name said no.
Yeah, Pope Innocent.
Innocent.
The fifth and the sixth, yeah.
But we know him not innocent. We willing to give all of them chances still, But no chances to do not more with Ethiopia, more free Ethiopia. For there is a design to deprogram Ethiopia way of going about freedom, We have a program coming up. We want to suggest to the world academic damnation, a new faculty of interpretation. Throughout the rest of the millennium, you will find it why there is a great desire we're going to have to pull down them Bible, pull down them dictionary, and put the type of interpretation, the word of I and I Rastafari in it.
So how do you answer the question when I want to say Haile Selassie speak about the Bible as it is, and the Rasta man I say things wrong with the Bible?
What I think I must tell you, Muta, is to give me the teachings of His Majesty. I mean, no one, no devil philosophy is a direct thing where I and I mean. His Majesty, no easy little individual when it comes on education. His Majesty head no decay. Like how you see these scholars, these Western scholars have a decay head and says education. His Majesty is the only one who traces his dynasty to 6,530 years.
That is before
No
Adam and Eve.
other Adam and Eve, no evil, nor nobody ever do that yet. And His Majesty is, we could look on the Bible, for His Majesty give all credence to the Bible, whether it's true or false, or people interpretation of it. But His Majesty said found glory in reading the Bible. Him find glory in controversies. For the Bible is very controversial. Him find glory in it. And him love that. For one of the controversy in the Bible written that all government shall be on his shoulder. And do ask if all government ever be on Haile Selassie's shoulder at any time. For if you listen to Landria Williams' program this morning, or one of the morning, must be Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
And this bringing Christ to the nation.
Oh, the interview.
The interview.
Yes.
Good. You'll find His Majesty telling them in no uncertain manner that we African, have a own diplomats, we own diplomacy. We're going to have to set the white man to war against himself. We're going to have to do everything to stop them from the design with them set up for deprogram the black uprising, the black restoration. So you will find it is a joy to every Rasta man right now to use whatever diplomacy he can use to bring down or bring all the churches to one fire.
So the ayah say, I don't know if I get the ayah right, the ayah say that Haile Selassie I use the Bible as a diplomatic tool. What the ayah say?
Yes, no, uncertain manner. Make a look on the work, just don't listen up a survey.
Up a civil there. Yeah, but we just a reason.
The type of discussion about creation. Now, Rastaman say is not one creation. For all of we, I mean, I didn't really say anything up there, but listening, I hear man started about Adam was the first creation. Man who said no. Like how you see how you did strongly. I say, you don't believe this, other man can't believe that, other man will accept that. So it go, a man having one concept when it comes on seeing creation as creation is. But if we go and take Adam as the first creation, Adam was patry, a man made out of clay. Good, first creation. Then you have one next creation. Eve was a next creation. And it's not just Adam and Eve. So Adam was made out of clay. Eve was made out of Adam ribs, which is bone, don't it? So it's two creation that. Adam is one creation, a colic creation, make out of clay. Eve was a next creation, make out of bone. And a third creation now, the word man, like Mutabaruka, for instance, to make out a word, whether it have mother or father, then the beginning of days or end of time. And some people call him all Melchizedek too. You understand? So I'm now not beginning of days, now the end of time. But the point is, we have more than one creation. Whether you want to believe it or not. And if we go and count, say, we go and use the Bible as a guideline and use Genesis chapter 1 and see where the come late us made man was the first man, word man. There was no Adam. Right?
To us.
To us.
Right.
Good. Then, there come Adam, fire. Is a story we read in the Bible. And the story goes that this man, when just say, come let us made man began to question who him talk to, who was asking, who was telling.
Who is this us?
Us.
Yes.
You understand? All right. Think what you want to think. Have your conception, who is the us? Whether it's male or female. For we come to that this argument or reasoning where it take a male and a female to produce a man. Right. Good. Now, this Adam idea come according to the scripture as a gardener. And he make Adam to come tend to garden. The word man says Mutabaruka, the first man was made name. him never make we tend to no garden.
Adam was the one who...
Adam was the gardener. They make Adam as the gardener. Maybe a cool man, you know, water. But you know, cool man love gardening, water pan and things like that. So if the Indian man, for instance, say, see him God, buyer, is Adam, don't tell him no. All you have to do is accept it. You don't have to reject it. Make we go above that. Make we come in like it's a story we're listening for your various story, you know. Make I ask you something. Which is your favorite Bible story, whether you believe it or not?
My favorite Bible story?
Yes.
Samson and Delilah.
Samson and Delilah. Samson and Delilah. Samson the laxman.
Yeah.
With Delilah trim.
Yeah.
That's good. Abba, which is your favorite Bible story? If you have any.
Jesus walking on the water.
Jesus walking on this water. Abba, which is your favorite Bible story?
Don't have a favorite one.
You don't have any favorite
But
one?
we like what it says, and the Spirit of the Lord move upon the face of the deep. We love that.
So you see, most people have them favorite Bible story. No, one of my favorite Bible story is the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus preach a marketplace and create roadblock and things like that. And the police say, come off of the street and go up to the mountain. So him go up to the mountain, come off of the street, and people send them children and people themselves go up to the mountain, go hear him have to say, and don't break them law. Right? So, one of my favorite Bible story now is how Jesus in the mountain there. I go make him sermon. One of him sermon we was preaching it up a Serville not too long ago. Like, who is the greatest amongst us? You know? So we start make this Madonna and child for this Virgin Mary, this virgin birth discussion come up night. And as I said, the greatest diplomat now, Jesus, going to use the child to say, regardless how great you feel, whether you are near Marty Planno or over Planno. The child, you're going to have to be that rebirth. You're going to have to be born again. I'm not sticking a pin, I'm going to stick needle and pin.
No,
how to convert. Listen to the book where you bring, come in a little 4-page business. How to convert a Rastafarian into a Christian. You see how much that come in at the right time?
But I know, you know, listening to the eye is like the eye weave something and reaching round to the thing that even, you know, if one listening out there to the eye, I wanted to feel that the eye come off. And
that's why my professor tell me.
When the eye come,
my professor said, if a man listen, any man listen, you go and turn a rasta, and I believe. Everything is like, you ask them to the next cut that you have.
How much
are you turn rasta since you listen to Martin Planno?
That's come like you rub off for me.
You rub off for you,
every time a man listen to me, me get accused, say, me go make another youth turn rasta.
There's no you're due to that,
But the thing is that, why did I say is that I weave the story a while ago to the point where I can understand about the child now, and when I ask the eye about Haile Selassie, and when Haile Selassie say about the Bible, and the eye say bluntly, he's a diplomat, and now the eye say Christ is a diplomat because I'm called the child, and said the child is the greatest of all these men.
You see all these Abba were there now, including Abba Nat and Abba Dick. Abba Zero. I would probably call you Abba Nat.
No, I want to say you call him Abba Nat all the while. Wait there, this is the continent. So if you now listen to the beginning, you might wonder where really I say in the middle, And if you really start wonder what him say at the middle, you're not going to understand what him say at the end. So we just have to say you have to listen carefully because it's very important. You know, we are talking to one of the elders in the Rastafari movement. Every man in Jamaica know Mortimer Planno. And we are make the youth them get exposed to this brethren here who has carried the light for years, in years. I hear say the eye is the first Rasta dreadlocks to go up on a aeroplane. It's true?
My daughter.
Your daughter? The eye daughter was a dreadlocks though? And when she go up on here, tell me about that.
She go America. She go school in America. She didn't know with her children and family and things like that in America there. But to be the first dreadlocks, we still don't remember first it go. You'd have had some man like all Big Beard, you know, who them first go Ethiopia.
Before they had them.
Professor George Eaton. Eaton. His brother, Big Beard. Him is the first one go Ethiopia. But him never lacks, right? But you have all me is the first dreadlocks then who really go Ethiopia. You know,
the other one them was Rasta but them never lacked.
But them never dreadlocks. You seem not really like make the differentiation.
Yeah, I understand. Right, so tell me something. I want to get into something where I really want to ask the eye for years, you know, about the eye experience with Haile Selassie. Because we hear so much things about the eye and the other ones them would go and what transpire between the other ones them and Haile Selassie and the eye personally and Haile Selassie. It's true that them say the eye and Haile Selassie had a reasoning when the other ones them wasn't there.
That was there, but them never in that part for we the Rasta look. When we went 1961, that delegation will go. It's like only the Rastafarian who took anything to give Africa. All of the rest went there probably to get something from Africa. So I now say is not where Africa can do for us, but it's what we can do for Africa. So that concept we went there with. So you find His Majesty, as me tell you, say His Majesty had them far-fledged diplomat. Him know what you go say. Him know what you go say before. You don't have to tell him nothing. His Majesty create events. Him don't wait on events. Him create events. So you will look upon him so and just know what you have to say. Yes, I can tell you we whole movement in Ethiopia now. You had people on the mission who was pessimistic about Rasta seeing His Majesty and the reception we were going to get from His Majesty. When we went to Ethiopia and go at the bishop president, the bishop asked me why them never send me at the Ras Hotel. Right? Dr. Douglas, him stand up and look back upon the Rasta and say, those with the beard say that Haile Selassie is God. No, they will like to start. No. So them interpreter transfer that message
to Haile Selassie.
To the Abuna and the Haile Selassie not there yet.
Oh, the Abuna. All right.
The Abuna. It's not the church now, everything right start.
Oh, all right.
For them say the church will watch His Majesty right now. So as you tell the audience, if you listen me before how me sound, me a kin pupa lick. You hear that? So say in Amharic, in Giz and transfer to Amharic, say, His Majesty is a Christian. We say, His Majesty is God. The Abuna say, His Majesty is a Christian. Mutabaruka get a letter as him come to the studio how to convert a Rastafarian into a Christian. Good. That's a mystic, Muta. You might not take it as mystic, but it's mystic for this you come get. You don't get a letter with no only for £5 note and $100 bill or nothing. You get a little 4-page book. Want to convert Rasta into a Christian. So we're going to convert a Rasta into a Christian now, as easy as that.
The Abuna now say, His Majesty is a Christian.
His Majesty is a Christian. Phil and Dougie, as two Rastaman, feel emotional about this statement and say, the Bible tell us that. And them start quote Revelation 5:5 and things like that. So coming from the church head again say, if it's the Bible, for we ask the question, if His Majesty bear the title of King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of Judah, elect God, light up this world, and things like that. So I'm saying, if it's the Bible, if it is the Bible we are quoting from, we may continue. That was a joy
for the idea.
Rastaman. We confront the Jamaica government with the Human Rights Charter, asking them to allow we to adhere unto the Declaration of Human Rights, wherein Article 15 changes, for instance, one who can change his nationality. So if I was a Christian, whether a Judah Christian, a Roman Catholic Christian, a Pocomaniac, or whoever, what kind of religion I may want to be. And I show them now, say, here is it, the League of the United Nations Charter permit you to change your religion if you so desire. And when you study a little more, you find out total Haile Selassie is one of the drafter who draft the Declaration of Human Rights.
So Haile Selassie, I give you authority to change
religion and choose the type of education to give my children to.
Yeah.
For that is one I too. You choose the type of education to give your children, and you don't have to obligate it to no one in doing so.
All right. So when the item sitting with Haile Selassie now, that reason ever come up amongst Haile Selassie about him being Christ, him being God, how the Rastaman see him, what him think about what the Rastaman are saying.
Well, here's mother to say, in a water that, them thing when they call full stop or comma, who am I to deny their faith? Rasta say, you're God, sir. Him say, who am I to deny their faith?
And him said that in front of how much one? Who said that to him? Say Rasta same as God.
But we have it here right now with His Majesty himself saying that. Who am I to deny their faith? We have it on tape here.
No, what may I say? When who look upon him and say, the Rasta them say you is God. Who look
Dr. Douglas.
Oh, Douglas said that?
Yeah.
Oh, and him turn to Douglas now and say, who am I to
deny their faith?
So what Douglas said to him now?
No, nothing to say. More than what he made. So.
This is the Cutting Edge on RFM coming through. The time is 26 minutes to the hour of 12 o'clock. We're talking to Mortimer Planno, a man who speak to Haile Selassie.
More than one time.
More than one time.
Listen, the 21st of April, 1961, we meet His Majesty in Addis Ababa. And 1966, 5 years after,
You meet him in
21st,
Jamaica.
21st of April.
You meet him again in Jamaica.
The 21st of April. That is the point I make.
Yeah, the 21st, 1961, and
Yes.
the 21st, 1966.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you look now, Rome was born on the 21st of April. 21st of April, I mean the 20th, you know. The 21st. So you see, the 21st of April is a very significant date to Marty Planno.
Yes. Yeah. How long did I come to this fullness about Rastafari? I mean, I don't know if I want to ask that age, but
But look, you know, if you double everything, make we look on it now. It's not how long any Rasta is a Rastafari that the scripture say you come from womb with that. You understand? To make you special in your womb. Your mother have other picnic, you know, or other man mother have other picnic, and them on a Rasta. But them have some picnic who born Rasta. So just make them from the womb. Just like how you make the chillum pipe man and blowing them nose and say name madam. Just make you in your womb. And no care where you run go.
yeah, it grab you.
And bring you back forward.
Yeah.
Thing where we discuss about Rastafari is this Madonna and child. You see? As just like how you see we have this big argument about virgin birth of a civil not too long. But the mother and child now, the dragon tail, you know, them say in the Revelation that the dragon tail go to kill the baby where Mary, this virgin birth. You know? For two muta go discuss 100 and other 500 and year or 900 year after say that him no believe in a virgin birth and things like that. But at the same time, he me tell you say, you see this child may sacrifice to save him from the dragon. For we see it come up in America, you know, where them is the star and stripe, the dragon tail, I come to take out the baby out of Mary's hand. So we have to chop off the dragon tail. And that dragon tail go to pull down the star. So Rastafari come in now, you know. Star fall and Alabama. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, I'm on the phone now. In the studio today, we have Abba around there and Joe Aluda. All right. The eye speak to His Majesty face to face. Give I the eye impression of this man who the eye sit down in front of him and talk to you. What you know, for the ones who are listening out there, as a man, you know, not taking away all the frills from around this man, the ideas that Rasta have about this man. When the eyes sit down in front of His Majesty, give I a synopsis of
how you feel?
How the eye feel.
Good.
No, see the eye as a Rasta man sit down there with this man.
Can you imagine sitting with the King of Kings? How you feel? We don't know if you express that, how you feel sitting with the King of Kings, my beloved. How you think one would feel?
But I can't think.
You know what? That is one of the reasons, you know. I wanted to discuss with some brethren who really carrying forward this faith business, you know, the concept of this faith. How you feel, the feelings we talk about. We never think about how you think, no. How you feel. The first thing, when we go and prepare for meet His Majesty, it's like how you know the studio, you know. Them put we in a like a studio side place. It's like a like a meditation room. You have to stay there and meditate at all time. And then all the door to His Majesty Palace is built, comparing with this little restroom. Is when the door open and you look through, you see His Majesty down upon the throne with the world I'm on. You know that? You know the...
Yeah. Fingers together.
Well, the interpreter come and tell we must shake His Majesty hand. So the custom, we must shake His Majesty hand. So we kiss His Majesty hand. You understand? So by the time we reach down there with them on the carpet, as a red carpet from up to the door there, to the edge of the throne room there. And when we go and kiss His hand, you know, you find you will say something like, why Rastaman may say, Jehovah or Lord Jah, have mercy and I or whatever.
Yeah.
Where I did really say, well, I don't know when I go and hold the sun again. So I take a good hold of it and a long, you know, press and a
long
press again and a press again. But at the same time, I take a little prep on His Majesty and see the smile when he satisfied me, your whole heart, you know, come. Then we sit down. And His Majesty start the question, how we like Ethiopia? How does Ethiopia compare with Jamaica where we're coming from? He didn't have to ask those questions. I mean, Rastaman faith, tell him that. Right? But for the rest of the audience outside who are listening, cutting edge, we realize these are questions posed to people who visited country. Well, the answer to him was Ethiopia is similar like Mandeville, climatic-wise, a 56 degree Fahrenheit, cool and things like that. So you can imagine hearing our leader, our delegation, telling His Majesty, say that Ethiopia and Jamaica have the same climate like Mandeville. Now, to me, Rasta now, Mandeville is the capital of Manchester. In every Manchester, there beat a heart. I mean, we could follow the lyrics. A song that will prove the Rastafari a God to the Rasta man. Mandeville is the capital of Manchester, and a man's heart is the capital of chest. Don't it? Don't it? A man's heart is the capital of chest when blood runs through it. So, you see, when we have to drink bitters, as the Rasta man would say, you know, purify the blood, reach in the blood like Obaga. We show you if you drink from this side and drink from that side, that lymphatic, it go through the heart, it purge the heart blood, right? So, we know, get that heart feelings, you know, and when His Majesty say that we are blood brothers, you see that heart connection again, you know, for God, our Jah, our Jesus, our Christ, our call him what name you call him. Him not live in your head. Him live in your heart. I mean, Farrakhan say, fame dreadlocks in them tongue. You get the idea, I mean? So, while you have some man art, character in it, you have some man tongue, character, might just say Rastafari, and him now don't know if he say, him don't know no academic, nothing. To come keep up the argument to you about Rasta.
Just say it name tongue.
Just say it name tongues. Rastafari, Almighty God, and you say what you want for your conception. You understand? I mean, I have no time to come explain or define anything to our one concept. For if I want to say, like how you hear of the serving from me, can't forget the serving argument, you know. At this point in time, I beg you if you allow me visit to Minnie. Another big kiss for her. Stripe in her head. For the works that she put out there with our own funds. You know what I mean? If all of us did do something like that, don't bother say, well, you know, deal with Poco, and you know, deal with Wobia, and you know, deal with Spirit, and you know, deal with Bone, and you know, deal with
this and that,
or whatever. No, this is our ancestors. It's a great house. You know, don't you see where we drive from, down at the bottom, servant quarters, this kind of quarters,
bookkeepers quarters,
and all them kind of things. Everybody have them own quarters. Still we go up at this great house now, and is up at the great house in the servant place. You find them bones, and the same thing them bring come to we in Ethiopia. Say them dig up His Majesty bones, where they made bury under the throne. You understand? So all of them type of mystic just come play back right now, play a whole scenario. We have to look upon it. So we look upon it now and say, well, again, Sister Minnie, much respect to the
Yeah, man, we want to heal up Sister Minnie for carry through this work with a vision which she didn't have from a longer time. I always say, you know, the word say, and it work manifest.
And it work out.
As Planno say, with a hopes that when Rasta have things in their mind, then bring it out physically.
Like how we got Brother Desi house today. Brother Desi wasn't there, yet still we enter and leave a memo. Only hope him listening, Cutnet.
Yeah, man, the man will tell him, say, Brother Desi, you hear them call your name.
Yeah, Point Cutnet, the Langmore.
Yeah, hold on the Planno, hold on there. Cutting edge. Yes. 5 minutes past the hour of 12 o'clock. We're talking to Mortimer Planno, one of those ancient Rastafari was influenced so much people in this faith. I hope people don't know that Mortimer Planno, out of everyone, was, and I want to tell the youth them this too, because we know one man, but we don't know what made the man great in a certain way. But Mortimer Planno and Bob Marley had a relationship that was exemplary in terms of what Mortimer Planno did for Bob Marley. I would say Mortimer Planno is one of them unsung heroes behind a great man as Bob Marley, who became one of the icons of the world. But no one know what made Bob Marley so great in relationship to his faith of Rastafari. No,
I don't want you to leave yourself out of it, no, man. I don't want you to leave yourself out.
No, we don't come to me.
You're the one who come through Mortimer Planno.
Yeah, no, we don't reach me yet, though. We just talk about now.
No, but listen, for Bob Marley, Bob Marley, Eye and the Eye, is one for that we do.
Yeah,
because the message,
well, the first time I go
purpose.
up on a stage, a big stage, is Mortimer Planno bring I up on the stage.
Good, and that is it too. But why we really want to expound is that our messages
between
are
the tree
one,
I and I.
Good, are one. The purpose of our message.
I don't know, but maybe it's because I have a wicked thing bash vibe about myself.
Self, yes, that's all right.
Well, I bring it up still, but yeah, well, you know, the first time I really come on a big stage in front of thousands of people, Mortimer Planno bring I up on the stage, and from that, we don't turn forward, and then I hear Mortimer say, Mortimer, Marty must tell I one time I Bingy say, watch you know. I zip my mouth, you know, but Mutabaruka, you can't zip your mouth. You can't afford to zip your mouth. All right. The inspiration of Haile Selassie through Mortimer Planno, revealing certain consciousness through Bob Marley to the point where a lot of the words and the characters that Bob Marley used, a lot of the images that Bob Marley used came from the eye.
True.
All right. What, tell Jamaica the eye relationship with Bob Marley.
You see the house where we go today, that's Golden Grove.
Yeah, Golden Grove, yeah.
Good. I belong.
Yeah.
Is Mr. Wang this?
No, Mr. Young that.
Mr. Young.
Yeah, Mr. Owner.
Mr. Wall.
He is the
You mean
owner.
not Mr. Young, you mean Mr. Wall. All right, Mr. Wall, Mr. Wall.
He is the owner, man, you know.
You mean the owner for this
Yeah.
student?
This is the ancient Mortimer Planno that you hear about for years, you know. Yeah, old. When his man is. If love look for bad belly, you see, and if him have the biggest belly, you know. him have the biggest belly, Planno have the biggest belly, and the man look for your belly. Yes.
Men with guts run
Him full of joke, you
Yeah,
know.
man, that's what I'm going to say. You have a humor. You
Yeah.
can't humor.
All right, we are talking now
about Bob Marley.
Bob Marley, yeah.
That
The
whole
house
thing
we go to.
today.
Yeah.
No, that brother named Desmond Langmore. His father, Mr. Langmore, was some superintendent of this backside business. Basically, when we reach Alcande, so the whole backside business that them goes up. Well, him come from center, him come from Kingston still, but him live at St. Anne's there. And I go for him, Desi, right brother Desi we call him. And we go take Bob now, for his Desi's son is a musician too, and him two daughters. I will show you them later on, the picture him two daughters. Them play instrument, clarinet and piccolo. And him Desi have a son, Alvin. Him used to play guitar. So him musically
Yeah.
good. Well, him was working at the time, being a Rasta now. Him father feel like him should, as all of us parents, feel like Rastafari shouldn't take away from them jealous. So him father, antagonize him about being a Rasta man, as all of us, the parents, drive you out of the house and things like that. But Desi don't know. Desi sit down under a tree with a big jacket and a female hat in big jacket. Him happen is a good tradesman, can do almost everything in trade. But him supply the people, them in the neighborhood with water at £4. That time a pound is £4 a fortnight. That means it's £2 a week. Him work, and him not get paid till fortnight. Well, I leave town and come down a St. Anne's and take him and go town with me and make him teach Bob Marley to drive. So we buy Bob a car. So I teach Bob to drive and things like that. But we're going to come from there now is when 1981, for instance, and say that was in 1968, 67, 68. So 1981, Bob passed off. Good. Him at that time, him daughter, Sister Angie, dreadlocks, have two dreadlocks picnic too, and her mother, well in at the church, well she gone to America. Good. So we have Bob now. We're going to have to change Bob from one glory into another glory. Bob complained. No, this is where Dago come in. Bob complained to Dago after him come from Delaware. I'm going to look for him mother at Delaware. Say, promoter, they must thief him. Someone do him one business. If Rasta man no in the position where we can promote him, you understand? We can do him one Rasta business and whatever. For our feel his spirit, you know. You understand? It's so Chris Blackwell coming ahead for of all the tune them where Bob Marley sing, the one that Chris Blackwell loved the most was Feel the Spirit. I'm going to put it on. You understand?
Feel the Spirit.
Yes. That is where Chris Blackwell like. But the one where Kumi like more than all now, one I write for Bob now, chances are.
Or is it I write chances are?
Yes, and Yale Selassie in the chapel. Yes.
Only if a man don't know that.
Good. And Satamasagana too, one of the classic.
The I write Satamasagana.
Yes, I.
See there?
And the
So
good Lord send me from Zion. All of them that classic.
The I has revealed some revelation.
Yes, I.
The I write Satamasagana.
Yes, I.
And
I mean, anyone let me tell you that.
Haile Selassie in the chapel. No, I don't dispute it. I write Haile Selassie in the chapel. And which other one that I just mentioned a while ago? The Bob Marley, right?
Chances are.
Chances are.
Yeah.
No, I never know that I write chances are.
Good. Well, is that that's where we will carry Bob from now, the chances. Yes, and for every listener, the chances are going on. Some might not hold out.
Yeah. All right.
You know?
All right, wait, we can show you something. You write Satamasagana, you write Good Lord, you write Chances Are, you write Haile Selassie in the chapel. Which other tune let me not remember? I don't know, say you write.
Well, heap of them, man.
Tell me some of them. Tell Jamaica some of them.
Hypocrite.
Are you right, hypocrite? There. Not get around, Rasta. No.
See the hypocrite the bag along there?
See the
Then
hypocrite.
Then in a trench so all out no come the man comes this the trench sound studio that go.
No, but we just say, are you personally be dealing with
Yes, I don't know that all of them not
them Planno.
Listen.
Them Bob Marley Foundation don't owe you enough money, man.
No. They know what me a penny. You when the Bob Marley Foundation owe me.
Yeah.
We put out the message. Muta do it, so Abba do it. And rest of we are do it. Them peer.
Yeah.
I mean nothing. No, that me did one.
Wow,
We want
so
the message.
come out. All right.
You see like how don't carry out the message. Me get peer, man.
Yeah.
The good Lord sent me from Zion.
Yeah.
The good
All right.
Lord,
So
he
hypocrite.
sent me down.
Tell me the other tune then. Because we know, it's every tune where you call already, you know, it's great tune in the history of Jamaican music, you know. All of them tunes the way you mentioned right away. A whole heap of youth out there, maybe even big people, listen to them tunes but never know, say, it's a man when nobody don't know about, hardly, if you're not a Rasta, more than so. No, says him right.
Well, most Rasta man, I mean, the whole Rasta man, them
no.
far.
Well, me never know say right, hypocrite. Me know say right, Haile Selassie in the chapel.
No, them tune there is when we keep meat, no, that tune. Them not to tune, no, tune. They're supposed muta, so the realism, brother Kobe.
No, but me know say have a set of music, forgive me if I
the
go do.
beauty, look at all.
Plan have a set of things, a book for me if I go do it. If I whole book for me, go
record. A whole
record.
heap of music, man. You see when me play the drum and all them kind of thing there. We have a
long time them a hold with down with them gun and them bayonet.
That Arity put on my name on that one too.
Yeah.
Long time them a rule with gun and bayonet.
Yeah.
You know, and they go like them a Korea. Well, all Ras Michael, him supposed to be the one when me a bring come now. Ras Michael for his immediacy as my messenger after. But for him vexed me one night time, you know. And say, me have, you know, have interest now. Alan Cole and Bob Marley,
yeah.
you know, and discriminating color. But until Bob Marley come to sing, say no. Why my mother worked 30 shillings a week for me, you know, and my father is a white man and my mother is a black woman. You know? Me is neither for the black man nor the white man. Me is God man. You see? So, you see all them kind of consciousness there? When we get out of him, me satisfy him, brother. We have one next one. Named lyrical, satirical. That is what, you know, you never even hear that yet, for I don't know how to play it. You understand? And one when we make again now, when name, Please Don't Rock My Boat.
Please don't you rock my boat.
Yes,
Don't
when we
rock
make
my
that
boat.
as a festival song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, and girl like dirt beat me. You understand? And girl like sun. We match every
Intensify.
man.
Desmond Decker, yes.
Desmond Decker sing that. But if you notice, James, who sing the bass in the Desmond Decker trade.
Yeah.
Now, him in the camp.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we wasn't too far from each other in doing these things. Then we make now James and RT go together.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But through some reason, you know,
Yeah. Well,
discrimination cause.
Where when I hear a man write all certain things, I don't hear mention certain things.
Yeah.
You know, like even this now is something where need to get mentioned. The person, I mean, apart from my Bamalia ball out, Rastafari, but you did have a man was seated beside Bob Marley.
Yeah,
who did that push.
Yeah, man, Planno and George Venturo in the America, they know at school, dreadlocks. My God, school. Him used to, some brethren used to work out a Spanish store in front of East Avenue. Then they have a little record shop, on the first record shop in there, named Jazzocracy. Well, them know, and our same Duffus there, for them know, you know, them dead there. You understand? And them know all these things. We keep them meeting here at workout. All of them music we hear them play. We do a session one time. See the hypocrite them a go along there. Burial. You are if you come on your funeral.
Yeah.
All them to the meet, spend my money, make them, you know, 10 shillings aside, me pay them, you know.
That's all right. I hope so. I want to listen to them things I know Rasta because
This train.
if I never bring this train, no carry.
No backslide. Me them thing that we used to play a meeting. All them no can take them and go record them, you know, charge enough to do them nothing.
But the Bob Marley Foundation, that will come down by if you record it over.
Well, that is where we fight and win. That is the world warfare. Them carry me in England. So we visit 24 stations promoting Chances Are. And Chris Blackwell, who me highly respect him, but him said, you know why me have no money. And him and Rita Marley take out injunction against the tune and me a promoting you know. A 24 radio station, I mean, supposed to go promote it. And when we gone 3, them take out injunction a quote up there. Say, it's not a record, it's a demo. A overdub demo. And when we are sending the tune going, you know, when Johnny Nash carried, right, it was even Danny Sims carried. It's Johnny Nash who Danny sent with it. Go upon the campus circuit. You know, we promote this strategy, marketing strategy, a promoting record. So when we go around the first circuit now and them listen the tape where we send, for me did have the best selection of Bob Marley, you know. Me, raw, we don't even record yet. And Joe Williams, the former police commissioner man, him raid up there and take the whole box of them and carry them go. Police brutality, you know. And carry them go. Say that them hear me have Walter Rod near my yard I teach him about grounding with my brethren. So them said that's a communism that.
But that was true. The idea that was around there.
Yes, but we
remember
not
the
teach
days
him no
of-
communism.
No, I know,
beloved.
but I remember the days with the ground, when the grounding just come out. That is the eye first I see with that little book.
Yes.
And the eye was really prominent.
But the
in-
police come and thief. Police turn thief, you know, for me little that me playing a police and thief. This moment me a police,
And
next
this
moment
moment
me
you
a
a
thief. Good. Well, police and thief now. Come and thief with the whole box. And they tape them and go with them, carry them gas station. So me a keep university people at my yard. That time we fight against the Vietnam business, you know. And me a operate from university. You understand? Brathwaite and his wife and one of them now named GT. You see. So me did want Bob come up in it, the world's another way there. They me did want him break from. But him, you know, him probably stay with me down at Trenchtown and don't come up at university. He say you see me come them play and all them kind of thing. Me not joke, you know. But me tell you something, Muta. Them have a play named In the Beautiful Caribbean. That's do up in England by Barry Record, Light Record brother. And Miss Lou play night too, and them up there up in England. So them who see it on the television in England say it's not true, it's not so. The people them in the Caribbean behave. Now what the play was all about now, say some young liar bringing in guns in a Jamaica politics.
And from which year that? Which year that them to do that?
Which year that was about 1970, 71, 72, not them year there. For them come out here now, BBC, the people, the West Indies people, them, Caribbean people, said them to come at Jamaica, come do it in the Caribbean and see if them not get the type of revival them get review. So when them come, now them have a Rasta man in it, a Rasta leader. So him come and say, Planno, I want you play a part in this beautiful Caribbean, the Rasta leader. So I say, this is the script. Him show me the script. Make him know so that me have to write my own script. You know, I play up for them script. The thing was, when the Rasta leader for the draw pipe, first thing me do is me draw tobacco in my pipe. I said, no, me want ganja in my pipe. That is the first thing. So that part of the script, me have my Kowan pipe and my ganja and my drum. Well, them have a next one, and explain now about this Rasta man. So the Rasta man wait for him God. This is this one and now waiting for Godot, Samuel Beckett, I do a French business, but they can't it.
You have a book name, son?
Yeah, man, waiting for Godot.
Yeah, hold on.
For quality.
Cutting on edge.